Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. Welcome back, welcome back. Today we're going to do another really, really pretty eye look. But this one was inspired by just like really quick and really easy. So 'tis the season. We're in the holiday season now, and we're like fall and fall colors and mustards and greens and all that good stuff. And I wanted to do something really, really simple that you could really just kind of throw together in literally under 10 minutes. That's the whole goal for this video. After I start applying the makeup, I really want to do it in under 15 because I know I'm going to be talking a lot, but really under 15 minutes. I really wanted a very beautiful, very bold statement eye that took no time at all whatsoever. I paired it with a very, very nude kind of ombre lip situation. I've really been feeling the ombre lip here recently. I think it's so pretty. I think it's a statement without being a statement, if that makes any sense. Very, very pretty. If you notice that my voice is a little bit different, it is because I am sick still. And I honestly think that I recaught what I had before. I was getting better and now I'm getting worse. So I'm trying to film while I feel a little bit all right. If you can tell, my face is like super red. I don't know what's going on. I think it's got to do with what I'm fighting right now, like the virus or whatever I've got. But it's definitely affecting my skin. I am super, super red and very splotchy. And my nails. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and address this. I am just waiting for the rest of these to pop off so I can put on another set. But I just don't feel good enough to sit there and soak them in acetone and peel them off and all that good stuff. So I'm just waiting for nature to take its course. Hopping right into this eye look. This is what she looks like. Very, very pretty. Literally 4 colors. Literally 4 colors. It's just boom, 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 slap it on, blend it out, and we're good to go. I did use a couple of different palettes. I know that that irritates some of you guys. I know that you would prefer for me to be able to use one palette. Unfortunately, I don't have one palette that has all of the colors that I wanted, so I'm using a few different colors and a few different brands. If you do have a palette that has all of these colors in it, please let me know in the comments below. I would love to know so I could pick it up. The first of the palettes that we're going to be dipping into is the BH Avocado Toast palette. This is a really beautiful like green, kind of almost grungy green, half neutral, half green palette. Really, really beautiful, very, very stunning. And kind of perfect for fall, really. It's got beautiful fall colors in here. So we're going to go into this bad boy first. We're going to take a small kind of dense, this is a domed, dense kind of fluffy brush. This is perfect, not only for packing on the outer corner, but also kind of blending. The great part about this eye is there's not a ton of blending that we're doing because we're literally only using 2 different colors on the lid. So we really can just kind of slap it on there and go. So I'm going to dip into this color and Superfood. So we're going to use Superfood and Holy Moly. I know this looks black on my camera, but it is a very, very dark green color. Whereas this one is more of kind of like a, I want to say like a swampy forest green. They're really beautiful mixed together. I'm going to mix it with the darker color again, just for that depth on the outer corner. Tuck my hair. So taking, again, this is the brush. Guys, this is from a brush set that I get at Walmart. It is $3. You get 3 brushes. You get this brush, you get a flat packing brush, and then you get a big fluffy. I'll actually show all 3 of them to you, if I can find them. Okay, so you get all 3 of these brushes in a set for $3. I think this is kind of perfect because these 3 shapes are the 3 shapes that I use most often in my eye looks. I literally use these 3 shapes every single time I do an eye look. So it's kind of perfect. If you can find them at Walmart. I filmed a Walmart haul a couple of videos back. If you want to go check that out, I put the name and stuff. because I can't remember the brand name. I'm sick and my mind's not here. Okay, so we're taking this one right here, and we're gonna go into, we're gonna dip first into the dark, the deep dark color. Now, I will say that these are super, super pigmented. You do not need to like dig into here. Really just kind of tap your brush and you're good to go. So tap, tap into here, and then tap, tap into Superfood. And starting at my outer corner, going at an upward angle towards the end of my brow. Now I want this to be fairly dramatic, so I'm really going at a fairly sharp angle, not taking it all the way up to my brow, but just about, and really kind of packing it on. And now that I've got my line made, starting on the lower corner, the outer corner of my actual lid, this is where I want most of my depth to be. I'm just gonna start packing that color on all the way from my lash line. Still mixing the two colors, just doing a little bit at a time so I can control the pigment. And again, I'm gonna stick with the natural contour of my eye. And I'm gonna start bringing it in. Again, just tapping. Keeping that angle. And just kind of pressing the pigment onto my eye. And just scooching it in little by little. I'm not using the darker pigment now. Now I'm just sticking to that grungy green color, that Superfood color. I kind of want the green to fade in as I get closer to the center of my eyelid. My poor son. And I'm just going to continue to do this until I reach about halfway through my eyelid. My poor baby is so sick. And because he is a teenager, he refuses to give in to the sickness. He is like fighting it tooth and nail. Oh, the poor thing. He is just fighting it tooth and nail. And, oh, I'm fine. I'm fine. He's like sitting here wheezing. We know it's not COVID. We do have a doctor's appointment on Monday to go get tested to make sure it's not the flu. We're behind this year and haven't gotten our flu shots yet, which I know is my fault, but I'm really just taking my time and really just building that pigment. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna continue to use this Superfood color, but now I'm gonna start mixing it with this slightly lighter color. This is called Ripe. So these two shades right here, this is more of, it's got brightness to it. It's not quite as grungy. So now I'm mixing these two colors and bringing just a bit of brightness to the situation, and that's going to help blend into the yellow on our inner corner. Now, I'm about at the halfway mark. I really want to make sure that I pay attention to my crease and don't get any kind of patchiness. I want that really nice, sharp point on my outer corner. It's going to bring a lot of really beautiful drama to the look. And because we took our time while we were doing that first line, we don't have to go back and clean up. Everything is nice and clean and sharp already. Now I've brought that into about halfway through my eyelid. And now I'm gonna move on to a different palette. This palette is so beautiful. Thank you for coming. We love you very much. I'm gonna use the Colourpop, a Colourpop palette now. This is the Colourpop Little Ray of Sunshine palette. Oh, okay, so this is the absolute most gorgeous yellow palette I have ever seen in my life. Full of the most beautiful, warm, rusty, mustardy yellows. Oh, so good, so rich, so vibrant. I will say be careful. These are very, very lightly packed. They're super pigmented, which is why there's quite a bit of kick up and dust up in the pan. So when I say you literally just need to tap into here, you literally just need to tap into here. Like, no aggressiveness needed. We're just literally, I have to clean off my brush. We are literally going to tap, not even put any pressure. So I'm gonna, again, mix two colors because I gotta be difficult that way. So we're gonna mix this shade and this shade. So the two dark mustard colors, I'm just gonna tap gently into each one, and starting right in the middle, slightly overlapping with the green. This is gonna be the hardest part of the entire eye look, because this is where the gradient really matters the most. We're really gonna try to start blending that yellow into the green. And it's still not that difficult because the shadow quality is superb. I'm using very gentle pressure and just going back and forth over the line where the two different colors meet. And just kind of bringing that in towards my inner corner. And then packing this same mixture of these two colors onto the rest of my exposed lid space. We want a nice clean line up top, bringing it all the way in to my inner corner and really tucking it into my tear duct. I do have a shadow primer on today. I forgot to tell you guys, but I have the NYX Ultimate Eyeshadow and Liner Primer on. And that is it. That is literally it. It is so beautiful, so easy. I'm gonna go back into that first brush that we used, and just with whatever's left on my brush, I'm just gonna gently go over the line and make sure that my depth doesn't get lost. But for the most part, that's it, babes. Now, this is the fun part. Again, I'm gonna go into another eyeshadow palette. I'm so sorry, guys, but I think this step is really worth it. I'm gonna go into, this is the Revolution Glow palette. This is an absolutely gorgeous palette as well. It's just a very big, very beautiful bronzy gold shimmer palette. I'm gonna go into this shade right here. It is a very beautiful, very bright gold shimmer. I'm gonna take that on just this flat kind of packing brush. And I'm gonna get a good amount on my brush. And I'm gonna tuck this right into this upper part right here. Tucking it into my tear duct and just going to where the yellow meets the green. This is kind of going to be our inner corner highlight. So instead of putting it on our tear duct right here, we're going to put it up here. What this is going to do is it's going to help to open our eyes quite a bit because the eye look we've got going on is so very dark. It is going to open everything up. It is really going to capture the light, and it is going to be so spectacular when the light hits it. So now we're going to address this line here. And for that, I'm going to go into this really beautiful kind of champagne shimmer right here. And I'm just going to take this under my brow bone. Again, just focusing on the green part right here. And just very lightly, I'm going to tuck that underneath my eyebrow. And I'm going to go over the edge of this green just a little bit, just to kind of soften it ever so slightly. I still want the drama there, but I also want it to look just a little softer. Just like that. So beautiful. Very dramatic, very bold, very little effort, which is like my favorite thing in the world right now. So we're going to address our lower lash line now. For that, we're going to go back into the Avocado Toast palette. We're going to go into Superfood one more time. For that, I'm going to take, what brush am I going to use? I'll use the same one that I used to do that champagne color. We're going to go into Superfood right here, focusing the pigment right on the tip of the brush. And I'm just going to go right underneath my lash line, making sure to connect the outer corner. I'm not going to go super bold or super dark, but I really just kind of want to wrap my eye in that really beautiful green color. Not fluffing it out a ton either. Just bringing that about halfway through my lower lash line. And then we're going to go back into our Colourpop. And this time I'm going to mix these two colors. I want this, the lower part to be a bit brighter. I'm going to clean off my brush. I'm going to use the same brush. I'm going to clean off that dark green pigment. And I'm just going to gently tap. And I'm going to bring that through. Just like that. Super easy, easy peasy. For the last thing, and you totally don't have to do this, I'm going to go back into my BH, and I'm going to go into that really dark color that we used for depth, and I'm going to take that on a very tiny angled brush, and starting at my outer corner, I'm just going to gently bring this along, probably just the outer half of my lash line. Keeping that directly on my lash line. And then for, because you guys know I have to do my waterline. This is brand new to me, and actually the color is so stunning. You guys know how much I love the NYX Epic Wear Liner Sticks. This is in the shade All Time Olive. It is the most beautiful metallic olive shade you've ever seen. I'm going to take this on my waterline. If you're wondering what that noise is, that is my baby in his cage. My baby, my fur baby in his cage, being restless. Just like that, just to bring a little bit more of a metallic flair to the look. It's not super noticeable, but it does add something to the look, and I think it is very pretty. And then of course add some mascara. My favorite right now is, I ran out of my Maybelline Sky High, which was what I've been using for forever. But I found this in my makeup bag, and I'm really loving this as well. This is the Maybelline, the Colossal Big Shot Volume Mascara. So good. Not great for like length, but boy, does it ever give you like the juiciest, darkest, blackest lashes. So good. And that is the look for today, guys. I really hope that you enjoy it. I will talk to you real quick about what I have on my lips. So I used the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner in the shade Downtown Beauty. I just took this and outlined my lips, filled in the corners just a little bit, and blended everything inwards, and then went over top of that with my Revlon cream lipstick. This is the Revlon Super Lustrous in the shade 044 Bare Affair. This is a beautiful very nude lipstick, but it's incredibly comfortable on lips. Not super long wearing, but I'm not the kind of girl that minds reapplying my lipstick every couple of hours. So yeah, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Please know that I love you so much. And as always, I will be posting finished pics over on my Facebook page, Makeup for the Everyday Mama, MAHMA. The link will be in the description box below. So please click that and check that out if you would. Yeah, I think, oh, please don't forget to like and subscribe before you guys leave. I always forget to say that, but I would really appreciate it. It would mean the world to me. Guys, one more time, I love you so much. Please stay safe, take care of yourselves, and remember, you're important. Bye.